In a stunning twist that has sent shockwaves across Hollywood and social media, the seemingly perfect love story between Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner has officially come to an end. Fans who once believed this unlikely couple had defied all odds are now left reeling, asking the same burning question: what went wrong between them? Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is far from over, and your opinion might just uncover the truth that's still hidden behind the glitz and glamour. Their romance began as something no one saw coming, a quiet connection that grew amidst the chaos of fame. When Kylie Jenner, the billionaire beauty mogul, and Timothée Chalamet, the Oscar-nominated heartthrob, were first spotted together, many dismissed it as just another Hollywood fling. But as months passed, their chemistry became undeniable. From low-key dates in Los Angeles to intimate moments captured at high-profile events, the two seemed genuinely happy. For a brief time, they became the power couple that merged two different worlds: Hollywood artistry and Kardashian influence. Yet, behind those picture-perfect red carpet smiles, whispers had already begun. Industry insiders claimed that the couple's differences, not just in lifestyle but in values and priorities, were beginning to surface. While Timothée was known for his introspective nature and preference for privacy, Kylie thrived in the world of spotlight and social media dominance. These differences, at first charming, may have slowly turned into cracks. A close source told HOLLYNEWS TV that the breakup didn't happen overnight. They were on different paths, the insider said. Kylie wanted stability, someone ready to build a future with her and her kids, while Timothée's career is exploding right now. He's traveling, filming, constantly in motion. It was hard to align their worlds. But here's where the story gets even more interesting. Another source hinted that family involvement may have played a bigger role than fans realize. The Jenners and Kardashians are known for being protective and sometimes controlling when it comes to their inner circle. Rumors suggest that Kris Jenner, the matriarch and mastermind behind the family empire, had growing concerns about the relationship. Not because she disliked Timothée, but because she feared he might never fully fit into Kylie's brand-driven life. Meanwhile, fans noticed something strange weeks before the official news broke. Kylie stopped liking Timothée's posts, and eagle-eyed internet detectives pointed out that they hadn't been seen together in public for over a month. Their once glowing chemistry at the Golden Globes, where they were caught sharing tender moments, suddenly seemed like a distant memory, and then came the silence, a silence louder than words. No statements, no public appearances, no cryptic posts, until Kylie shared a photo with a caption that many interpreted as a subtle goodbye. Sometimes, love means letting go. But could this really be the end? Some believe it might just be a temporary pause, a Hollywood break, rather than a full breakup. Sources close to Timothée reportedly said that he still has deep feelings for Kylie and that the timing just wasn't right. They still care about each other, one insider claimed. It's not about drama or betrayal. It's about timing, growth, and two massive careers colliding. As fans continue to speculate, another theory has gained traction online, one involving jealousy, distance, and career pressure. Timothée has been busy promoting new projects, traveling between continents, while Kylie has been focusing on expanding her business empire. Their lives, though glamorous, rarely intersected. Some say the emotional distance became too heavy to bear. Still, not everyone is buying the amicable split narrative. Certain tabloids claim there was tension about how public the relationship had become. Timothée, who has built a reputation for guarding his privacy, reportedly felt uncomfortable with the constant media attention that comes with dating a Jenner. On the other hand, Kylie, who's built her empire through visibility, couldn't understand why he wouldn't embrace their relationship more openly. One insider put it bluntly. Kylie lives in a world where every move is documented. Timothée lives in a world where silence is sacred. Eventually, those worlds collided. As heartbreaking as this is for fans, this breakup might mark a defining chapter in both of their lives. For Kylie, it's a moment of reflection, a reminder that even billionaires can't control the unpredictable nature of love. For Timothée, it's another lesson in navigating fame and intimacy in a world that never stops watching. But the question remains, Was this relationship real love or just a fleeting Hollywood fantasy? Was it passion that burned too bright, too fast? Or was it the rare connection that simply couldn't survive under the weight of constant scrutiny? Social media is already ablaze with reactions. Fans are dissecting every post, every unfollow, every lyric or quote that might hint at their emotional state. Memes have flooded TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, half mourning, half speculating. Some fans are heartbroken, others cynical, but all captivated. And in the middle of this storm, both Kylie and Timothée have stayed silent. No denial, no confirmation, just silence, which in Hollywood often speaks louder than any press release. Could a reunion still be possible? Some fans hope that time apart will only make their bond stronger. Others believe they've simply outgrown each other, that this was a beautiful but short-lived chapter in their lives. What's undeniable is that the story of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet has captivated millions because it felt real. Two people from completely different worlds trying to make something work against the odds. And even in their breakup, there's a strange sense of admiration that maybe, just maybe, this was one of those rare Hollywood love stories that didn't end in scandal, but in bittersweet respect as of now. Neither party has spoken publicly, but the world waits and speculates. Whether this marks the end or just another beginning, one thing is certain. Their names will remain linked in Hollywood history as one of the most unexpected, fascinating, and talked about couples of this generation. In the aftermath of their breakup, both Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have seemingly thrown themselves into their respective worlds, each moving forward, but not without leaving traces of heartbreak behind. Friends close to the pair describe their split as peaceful but painful, the kind of ending where neither side is to blame. Yet both are left wondering if they could have done something differently. For Kylie, the breakup marks another chapter in a long line of very public relationships, but this one feels different. Sources claim that she was genuinely invested in Timothée, seeing in him a side of love she hadn't experienced before. He was artistic, grounded, and uninterested in fame, the opposite of what she had grown accustomed to in the world of celebrity romances. He made her feel like herself again, said one insider. Not as Kylie Jenner, the brand, but as Kylie, the person. However, love in Hollywood rarely survives the weight of two massive careers moving in different directions. While Kylie was expanding her empire with new beauty lines and fashion collaborations, Timothée was consumed by film projects that demanded his full attention. Between international premieres, red carpet obligations, and grueling shooting schedules, the physical distance between them started to take a toll. It's said that the cracks began showing subtly. Missed calls, delayed texts, canceled plans, small things that began to snowball into emotional distance. Kylie, who values consistency and family above all, reportedly felt the disconnection growing. She wanted more stability, another source revealed. Timothée lives in the moment. He's spontaneous, unpredictable. It's part of his charm, but also what makes relationships with him complicated. Despite their efforts to make things work, both eventually realized they were trying to balance two lives that simply didn't align. Their breakup wasn't fueled by betrayal, cheating, or explosive arguments, but rather by time, space, and reality. Still, that hasn't stopped fans from digging deeper, searching for hidden meanings in every photo, lyric, or public appearance. The internet has been flooded with speculation. Some fans claim Kylie's recent cryptic TikTok posts are subtle hints about heartbreak, while others believe Timothée's upcoming press interviews might contain quiet references to their time together. One viral theory even suggests that Kylie's latest photo shoot, featuring a dark and moody aesthetic, symbolizes her emotional state post-breakup. Meanwhile, people close to Timothée insist that he remains respectful and protective of Kylie, even in separation. He's not the type to air private details, said a longtime friend. He'll keep this between them. That's how he's always handled relationships, quietly and with respect. Still, this silence has only fueled more curiosity. Did Kylie end things first? Was it a mutual decision? Or did one of them simply stop fighting for it? Nobody knows for sure. But what's clear is that despite their differences, there's no bad blood. Insiders confirm that the two are still on good terms and that they've promised to stay in touch, even if the romance has ended. Interestingly, those close to Kylie say this breakup has made her reevaluate what she truly wants in a partner. Kylie has grown, one source explained. She's realizing that fame and success don't replace emotional connection. Timothée reminded her of that. He showed her a simpler kind of love, something genuine. Timothée, on the other hand, is said to be channeling his emotions into his work. He's been spotted filming late into the night, throwing himself into roles that mirror emotional turmoil and self-discovery. Fans speculate that his next performance might even carry echoes of his real-life heartbreak, something he's done before, blurring the line between art and emotion. Yet, there's a lingering sense of what if. Hollywood watchers can't help but wonder if fate might bring them back together someday. After all, many couples in the spotlight have found their way back after time apart. Could Kylie and Timothée be next? For now, both seem focused on personal growth. Kylie has reportedly been spending more time with her children, prioritizing motherhood over romance. She's also been seen enjoying quiet nights with her sisters, choosing reflection over headlines. Timothée, meanwhile, remains elusive, a shadow of charm and mystery, avoiding the cameras but never quite escaping them. Despite their separation, the fascination with their love story continues. Fans have created endless compilations of their cutest moments, from their playful red carpet banter to the stolen kisses caught by paparazzi. Each clip serves as a reminder of the connection that once burned bright between two people who, against all odds, seem to truly care for each other. But maybe that's what makes this breakup so powerful. It wasn't messy, it wasn't toxic, and it wasn't performative. It was real. A love story that bloomed quietly and ended softly, leaving behind memories that neither of them can erase. Still, every fairy tale in Hollywood leaves an open door. Whether they find their way back to each other or move on to new beginnings, one thing remains certain: their story will always hold a place in pop culture history. It was the collision of two universes, the indie film star and the beauty mogul, the poet and the influencer, two hearts who dared to love in the spotlight. As time passes, maybe fans will see them cross paths again, at a premiere, a gala, or perhaps in some unexpected corner of the world where love has no cameras and no scripts. Until then, the world keeps watching, waiting, and wondering if this truly is the end of Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, or just the beginning of something we're yet to understand. For the latest updates, fan reactions, and insider exclusives, stay tuned to HOLLYNEWS TV, where the stories behind the stars never sleep and the truth always finds the light. Weeks after the news broke, the shock still lingers across Hollywood and social media. Every move Kylie Jenner makes is scrutinized. Every appearance by Timothée Chalamet becomes a headline. It's as if the world can't accept that one of the most unexpected, magnetic relationships in recent memory could really be over. Fans still flood their comment sections with messages of hope. Get back together. You were perfect for each other. Unwilling to let go of the fantasy that two worlds so different could coexist in love. Behind closed doors, however, those who know them say both stars are doing their best to heal in silence. Kylie has thrown herself into new projects, reportedly developing an entirely new brand that reflects her emotional transformation. Friends say she's more introspective now, focused on her kids, her health, and her future. She's channeling her emotions into creativity. One source said, "This breakup changed her, but in a way that's making her stronger." As for Timothée, he's been seen at film festivals and exclusive events, always polite, but noticeably more reserved. His interviews have taken on a more philosophical tone, speaking of growth, understanding love, and learning to let go. Fans have noticed subtle nods that seem to point toward Kylie, though he never mentions her name. He respects her too much to turn their relationship into gossip, another insider revealed. But it's clear he's still carrying those memories. The entertainment world keeps spinning, but their story remains etched into the cultural conversation. Some see it as proof that fame can't protect you from heartbreak. Others view it as a rare, humanizing moment, where two icons let the world see that even in their perfection, love can falter. Yet, deep down, the mystery continues to pulse. Could fate bring them back together when the timing is right? Could this be the kind of Hollywood romance that needed distance to find clarity? No one knows for sure. What's certain is that their story, short-lived, passionate, and hauntingly real, has left a mark on pop culture, and as the world keeps watching, one truth becomes undeniable. Sometimes the most beautiful love stories aren't the ones that last forever, but the ones that remind us that even in fame, luxury, and chaos, love is still painfully, breathtakingly human. Stay tuned for more updates and exclusive insights, only on HOLLYNEWS TV, where every heartbeat of Hollywood's brightest stars tells a story worth hearing.